We've been working on this photo album. Or should I call it a gift card album? So these are the two we've done so far. We did the waterfall. Here's the waterfall card. We did this one where you pull it up and your gift card goes inside right here. And then we have done this one, which folds out and your gift card goes in the pocket here. So I'm going to grab my gift card out of there. So those are the first two that we've done. This is a duplicate. And so let's do number 3. Okay. So usually I start with my products already pre-cut. Today I'm not going to. Today I've decided I'm going to cut them with you. And so we're going to start with, oh, this is the card. Let me show you the card. It's really cute. So this is the gift card. Your card goes right in here. Where's my gift card? Goes right in that pocket. Just like that. Okay. Real simple, and it'll make a great page, and I have an idea for the rest of it already. So today I'm going to start with the cutting part. Let's move this out of the way. And for this, it takes a piece of, I'm going to use different colors, totally. And I'm going to start with a piece of pale papaya, and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to score it at 2 inches. And all these measurements are on my blog. They'll go on this afternoon. So 2 inches and 5 1/2. Good old 5 1/2, that's our card size, right? Okay, now, while I have my cutter out here, I am going to, and you guys know that this cutter cuts and scores both. So the track it's on, these blades have plenty of room to come down to the bottom and the top to spread out, so you don't have to take them off when you want to use them, which is really a nice feature. Okay, so then I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8 because everything that I'm going to use white for is 4 1/8. And then I'm going to cut one at 1 7/8 and another one at 1 7/8. Oops, cut. At least I did it right the wrong way, wrong the right way. And then this one's going to get cut at 3 3/8. And if I was doing one for my front, this is the one that I would use. So here I put a white edge around here, and so this is the one I would use, but I cut it down to a little bit smaller. And so it ended up being cut at 3 1/4, I believe. You know what? I'm going to cut this just in case I decide to do that, because I really don't have a sample yet as to what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that, and if I don't, then I can use it for something else, no problem. Okay, so then I'm going to cut my designer series paper, and that's going to get cut at 4 inches. And then, because all of those are going to be 4 inches, I can safely cut that. Then the first one's going to be 1 3/4. The second one is going to be 1 3/4 also, so I need 2 of them at that size. And then this one is going to be at 3 1/4. Okay. Let's just check and see. I think that's the smaller one I cut. Which one is? Nope, that one is. This one's the one that I cut for inside. Oh, I know what I need. No, I don't. No, I'm good. I'm good. I've got it all covered. Okay. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. So let's move this aside. All my scraps here. This is what we're going to work with. And we'll move that out of the way. Okay, so this one has some score lines on it. I'm going to find those score lines and fold them and burnish them. And this one I'm going to fold in because that's going to make my pocket, form my pocket there. So this is how it's going to go, just like that. All right, so we're going to start with the pocket on the inside. Let's work on that first. So in order to make my pocket have a little tab here, and I still wanted it to show the layers of the papers, I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it right against the edge here. Center it as I would when it's ready to go in. And then I'm going to lay it inside here. And I'm going to go all the way to the edge. I want to go center it this way, center it up and down. But I want to come all the way to the edge over here. Okay, so I'm flush here and I'm off there actually. So then I'm going to use a 1 3/8 circle punch. Now I know that this has retired, so if you don't have one, you could use a die and do the same thing, one of our circle dies. And I'm just going to punch that, and it's really hard because it's going through a lot of layers. And then I'm going to take it apart and glue it together. Let's just do our, oops, I don't want that one, I want this one. Okay. So now I want to just kind of center this on the white, so it'll have a little bit of an edge all the way around, and then do it again on the pale papaya. And then I'm just going to glue it back on there, or glue it on there, not back. Okay, so that is going to form our pocket. Now to make the actual pocket, I'm going to use 1/8 inch tear and tape. And just put that right along this edge, right there, and another one along the top edge. Oh, it won't tear. Tough tape. Okay, I'm going to burnish that with my bone folder and trim that off nicely. This didn't go all the way, but it'll hold. It will hold. Okay. And then I'm going to peel that paper back off of the tape. And just like that. And come around the other way. Okay, so that is off. And then I'm just going to close that up. And my pocket is done. So my little gift card will now, where I find it, re-put it, will now fit in my pocket. Whoops. He will, believe it or not. Okay, so that'll go in my pocket there. So let's finish decorating. So now I have a piece of, why do I have a piece of this? Okay, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and attach this. Probably should have done it this way. That's really pretty. And I'm just going to attach this to the piece of white that is just a little bit larger. And this is going to go on the inside of my card, which really becomes part of the outside. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, I want to put a ribbon on. You guys were going to let me put this on without a ribbon? I know it's here. Okay. I'm going to use the pale papaya open weave ribbon for this, and just put that right down like that, and attach it. Okay, now I can put this on, just like that. And then I'll tie a little bow and attach that to the front, of course. Ooh, that's where two ribbons came together. Let's get rid of that one. And let's cut off the sticky. I ran out of ribbons, and so I hooked them together so that they wouldn't be just running all over. So when I cut for a class, a lot of times I'll put 2 or 3 ribbons together and measure them all at the same time. So at the end, I usually have little pieces left. So that's what that was, just a little piece. Okay, so I have my trusty glue dots here, and let's find one right there. See if we can pick it up and attach it right there. Okay, and then for the inside, I have that 3 1/4. One of these is larger than the other one. Yeah, this one I want to use. So if I was going to stamp a greeting, I would stamp it in here, preferably before I attach it. Because then if I make a mistake, I can change it. Okay. I am going to use this on the front because I think it needs it. And we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp. I'm going to stamp. This is a stamp from Pansy Patch. I love it when I get to go back and use the stamp set again that I've used in the past. And so this is from Pansy Patch. And I'm going to stamp this. The little things you do make such a big no, I'm not. I'm stamping wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. So I sent my gift card to my granddaughter a couple of weeks ago, and she bought 3 shirts and had a coffee, all with the $20 gift card. So she did really good. I was proud of her. And I think I'm going to stamp it in pale papaya. I was going to do it in black, but I think the pale papaya will be better. And so just, it's really light. This is a monotone card pretty much. All right, then I have some of the pansies that I have cut out of the pansy paper. We're just going to attach a few of those, and I have some leaves in here. We're going to do that. So I'm just going to pull those all out. I'm not sure how they're going to go on here yet, because like I said, I don't have a sample of this one. So let's see, I want a yellow one. Do I have a yellow one? I have a yellow one. Okay. So I'm thinking we'll just do like that. I'm just going to attach that. Let's go that way. And then this one will go that way. And this little guy's going to go on with the dimensional. Just right in front there. Okay, and then I'm going to attach some leaves. So I'm just going to take a couple of leaves here and tuck them underneath. Let's make sure I'm going the right direction. And a couple of the darker ones. So if you watched, I put the glue in the center so that it would allow me to tuck these under here. I almost want to put this one over here, even though it doesn't match. Okay, I don't want them directly across from each other either. So, and I have to watch my height because my card is getting too tall. Okay, let's go down here. I'll figure it out eventually. All right, there we go. Okay, now let's attach this to the front of the card. So you guys saw how I create a lot of times. It starts out as one thing and it moves on to another. It doesn't always end up the way I want it. well, it doesn't always, it takes me a while to get it to where I want it a lot of times. All right, ooh, I stuck on the back. I should have had my silicone mat there. So that is my card for today. You want to see the one that's going to go in the kit, in the book? Okay, let me show you. So this is the one that's going in the book. It's got the Santa Claus on the front. And I've decided that this would be really cute. I have extra Santa, just like that. And then happy. And I think have holidays, just like that. So there's my page for that. By just adding that, and then this is my little gift card holder for this page.